Greetings and welcome to the North Carolina Center for Nonprofits Nonprofit Management Institute graduation celebration this spring 2021. We are so excited for you that you have completed our Nonprofit Management Institute and that you will be able to share what you have learned in your local community and within, of course, your nonprofit organization. We look forward to more exchanges with you in the future. And we are happy that we are bringing this virtual graduation celebration to you. So sit back and relax and enjoy. We are celebrating you.
What I value most about the Nonprofit Management Institute was an opportunity to practice my skills in a safe space. In this cohort, I was able to meet a number of individuals, and I felt safe and okay to not necessarily have all of the answers ready for my nonprofit, but feeling comfortable that I could lean on my team members and the coaching from Dr. Palmer to get me the solutions that I needed and to give me the space and time to be able to think and dream and plan, which is something that as leaders, a lot of times we don't have an opportunity to do. In the Nonprofit Management Institute, this really gave me an opportunity to sharpen my sword and to feel more a part of the collective body of the nonprofit sector here in the Triangle. And I've just enjoyed the entire experience.
I really valued the knowledge and expertise of the other participants that were involved in the Institute. Just the small group interactions and the questions everybody had was a real rich experience.
Three things that I loved about this institute were the format. It was practical, informative, and presented with knowledge and passion. Number two was the collegial energy. And number three was the principles and practices guide used as the framework for the whole institute. It was wonderful.
Hello. Well, for me, some of the most valuable things that I've learned in the Institute is everything. As I shared before, I was brand new to the nonprofit world, and so this was actually a pretty cool way to get a glimpse of everything that comes with the territory. So it's been fun.
I'm grateful for this Management Institute for so many reasons. And some include having been in a nonprofit for over almost a quarter of a century, and some of that time in management, I still learned so much from Dr. Palmer around best practices and other tips, things that include stages of the organization, board governance, fundraising, and other things that were just so valuable for me. And I think a bonus would be not only to remain connected to the center, but also to my fellow graduates, with whom I was able to share things and learn from them as well.
I really appreciated the opportunity to go through the step-by-step kind of assessing where our organization is within that framework of looking at, are we building or are we all the way up to sustaining? And I think that was really a helpful experience for me.
I chose to answer the question around the three things that I love best about the Institute. And because I'm a communicator by trade, I decided on the 3 C's. And so that would be, I love the content that we are learning. I love the connections that I'm making, and I love the courage of all the participants who are putting themselves out there to do good work in the communities.
Monica Kearney. I'm the Executive Director of Safe Space Incorporated, located in Franklin County, North Carolina. One of the many things that the Institute taught me is how to enhance board governance. The Principles and Practice Guide offered the opportunity to reflect upon current operational practices and really strategize areas of growth within the organization. And that was one of the things that I learned that was the most benefit to me as the executive director, is being able to take information from the guide and learn ways that we can grow as an organization and then strategize collectively with other team members that participated in the Institute how to apply the things that we've learned from our participation.
What do I value most about the Nonprofit Management Institute? Well, I value definitely their high level of integrity and accountability, responsible stewardship, and also teaching us the valued plan for sustainability. What's something that the nonprofit management has taught me? Well, it's taught me, one, how to strengthen my strategic plan, because that's something that would typically probably sit on the shelf. Make sure you stay mission driven and make sure you stay away from drifting away just because of a particular grant you may try to apply for, and how to plan and cultivate a donor base. How has this experience guided you as a nonprofit leader, manager? Well, it has guided me to think more about how to review program and planning and evaluation, and making sure that from a different set of eyes and a different viewpoint than I have had in the past. It's taught me how to make sure it's important to have communication between board and staff so that all have input, and how to improve our community assessment to make sure that we're offering the community what it is that they need and not what it is that we think that they need.
Hello everyone, my name is Parla Yala. I'm the Chief Operations Officers in Communities and Schools of Chatham County. I wanted to take this course in CIS Nonprofit Management Institute. I learned a lot about the board governance, strategic planning, and budget, and it helped a lot because that's what I'm currently learning right now in the agency.
One of the things that I'm always looking for in nonprofit work and in the nonprofit industry is accountability partners. How can we make sure that the work we are doing is the best possible work we can do with the most equitable lens? How can we internalize our external missions to make sure that the places that we're working at, the places that we're leading, the policies we're implementing, the structures we're putting into place, the bones we're creating, the boards we're setting up, are places that people want to work and want to be a part of, are places that people feel seen and heard and valued in their work so that they can do the best work of their lives. This Nonprofit Management Institute has afforded me an opportunity to be a part of an incredible cohort of colleagues with a wealth of leadership experience and energy for doing good work all across the state. And I'm so grateful for that opportunity to be connected to these folks, to stay connected to these folks, and to continue those conversations with my new accountability partners.
Hello, this is Mike Yao, the President and CEO at Fellowship Hall here in Greensboro. Just a quick shout out to the Nonprofit Management Institute for the time and effort y'all have put into putting together this training for us as a group. I think there's great benefit in the training. I've been appreciative of the amount of people who have attended and how widespread the group has been from across the state. So I hope that you will continue to offer these trainings, and I look forward to seeing you all the next time we get together. Thanks much.
What a great opportunity to be able to participate in the Nonprofit Management Institute. Wow. I thought I knew some things, and I do know some things, but now I really know a lot. Thanks to Pam Palmer and the easily understood manner in which she teaches and facilitated the sessions. Despite the fact that the event was virtual and I am much more a face-to-face communicator, I gained so much, learned so much that I can apply real-world application to my job. I learned that I've got some work to do, and it is a little overwhelming. I know my strategic planning has got to be done. My board needs some work. The financial piece, I'm still working on. But now, thanks to the Nonprofit Management Institute, I've got the tools. I've got a handbook. I've got a real guide. And the conversations that we had, the breakout sessions that we did, I can go back and I can pull from those and actually apply those to my organization.
Hi, everyone. I'm so glad I participated in the Nonprofit Management Institute. The principles and practices we covered, from board governance to strategic planning, are all critical to my success as a nonprofit leader. I really believe that this was time well spent. Every topic we covered was extremely important, and I encourage all nonprofit leaders to participate in a cohort of the Nonprofit Management Institute. Thank you, North Carolina Center for Nonprofits, for bringing this program to us.
Congratulations to the second graduating class of the North Carolina Center for Nonprofit Management Institute. You have chosen to take the time to learn skills, to develop your skills, to become a more effective practitioner and leader in our nonprofit sector. We thank you for that. The work you do every day is so important. We would also like to thank our sponsors and supporters, partners in this learning opportunity, the Triangle Community Foundation and the Guilford Nonprofit Consortium. We also want to thank our instructor and facilitator, Dr. Pamela Palmer. And I would like to recognize the center's team, led by Rebecca Beck, with support from Leslie Morales and Tracy Carriette. We are here for you to support your learning so that we together can become a more effective nonprofit sector. Thank you for all you do every day. Congratulations.